All right, this is what's her name? Miran?
One sec. Am I super quiet?
I hear you.
I hear you. Miran?
Huh.
All right.
People in the chat are saying that I'm really quiet, but
Because you're talking this way instead of this way.
Yeah.
oh, that's probably true.
You got to look at us.
Too
baby.
excited.
For crying out loud, Dave, by now you should know how to talk into a mic.
Damn it. All right. There we go.
Nice.
Want to go ahead, champ?
Sure. I love how she like smiled at the camera, like she was a J-pop idol halfway through. That was I was a big fan of that. Yeah, I thought she was good too. It's unfortunate that the quality was pretty low because
Right.
I was watching her fingers and seeing her do some things that I thought looked really interesting, but it was really hard to decipher, like actually hear it, what she was doing. You know, there was a couple times that she went a little higher, or I saw her doing like some pull off hammer-on situations, but I couldn't tell that that's what was happening because of the recording. So I want to give it a higher score than I'm gonna give it, just because of that. Like I want her to re-record it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But again, like she took the bass for a walk also, you know, in that part after the lead, which was pretty cool. And she did it in a different way than the previous girl also, which was also nice to see. She didn't do anything with the lead. I'm wondering now, like, just because we've seen so many people do the same thing with the lead part, I wonder if there's like, if like in the audition, like, you know, whatever they say for like what you should be doing for the audition, it says like leave the lead out, you know what I mean? Like maybe there's like a message that says you should be doing that, because I haven't seen like what they say I haven't read up on what they're saying that you should be doing for the auditions. But I you know, I thought it was really good. I just want to hear it more. I want to hear more, so I can't give it higher than a 7 just because I couldn't hear it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to stick at a 7, but I did like her whole thing that she had going on.
Yeah, I agree. Good potential. It's, I don't know. I mean, I realize there's a lot of people that may be doing these things that haven't recorded video a lot to kind of know what to do. But I mean, you got to listen to it before you send it out. But you know, maybe you shouldn't have anybody. Maybe you shouldn't have anybody to tell her like how to fix it. You know what I mean? That's the best she could get. Which,
True.
Yeah.
you know, if that's all she can do, that's fine. Because I think she probably was pretty good. But you know, obviously, it was hard to tell exactly what was going on. So yeah, I don't know. I think she's good. I don't know. I stick with a good 7 there. With being able to hear it better, probably would have been better. So I agree.
Alan, this is where you shine. Tell her how to fix her mix.
I was about to say it was a woody tone, so it goes against the guitar tone. So that's why I was getting lost. That's why you guys can hear the notes. there was too much notes clashing. So when you have two frequencies hitting the same way, it cancels each other out. Call it phasing or whatnot. So if you have two things phasing, so there's a lot of phasing issues with her tone in there. So she brought more of the bass and took down that mid range a lot. It probably would have came out better. Actually, it would have shined through. She could have kept exactly that, but she just changed the bass tones around. But I heard timing issues. I don't know. Like I was tapping and I felt like it was like a second behind. I don't know if that's the recording. I don't know. I felt like she was following the guitar and not the drums. Like it was following the guitar, like she's trying to follow the guitar instead of getting in the pocket with the drums. So, in my opinion, on that, so that's what I think really did. Yeah, so I give it a 5 because like I liked her playing performance and stuff, but it was just always felt like it was off or something the entire time for me. But yeah, Wave.
Mr. Wave.
Well, yeah, unfortunately the audio quality kind of ruined like what we could actually get out of it, but one thing stood out to me, her finger picking during the parts where she was like playing the solid just the solid do. It felt really like there were some loud notes in there, and then there were some notes that were just muddy and getting lost in the mix. It was more than just like the woody tone. It was like kind of inconsistent finger picking, you know?
Yeah.
So like it wouldn't sit well in a mix with other instruments, like just based on how she played it. That's what I heard. But she would definitely look good in the dress. Obviously talented. Like you said, the walking bass line was really interesting. And I liked the notes she was playing, like what I could hear. It was just like the picking for me was a little off, but yeah, I'll give it a 7.
I feel like I couldn't tell that the timing was off. You know, like the quality was just it all kind of blurred into like one note for me when she was playing the like 16th notes or the 8th notes or whatever. But it all just sounded like one steady note to me. But maybe your headphones are just better than mine.
It wasn't sitting in very well, but a lot of it had to do with the tone of the bass. How it was set up. It was just clashing way too much, being canceled out. Because you could have kept the same audio quality, and it would have still stuck out if that tone was changed up a little bit to fit with it, and then we would have been able to hear it much better.
Yeah.
You know,
gotta mute the note that was ringing out before you play the next note.
Yeah,
it's a big part of bass.
Yeah, that's why you see bass players like they always have their hands like staying to keep it. You would think like you'd have more of that issue with guitar, but bass like rings out a lot. So we're actually talking about stream, like how a lot of bass players will get the thing at the top, especially for 5-string basses. What do we call it? We said it was some ridiculous name that I can't remember what it's called. You know what I'm talking about? That silences strings at the nut. Put the little nut clamp.
That's probably it.
I don't know. It sounds dangerous.
It goes right here like this. So it stops it from ringing out when you're recording and stuff.
Huh. I haven't seen those.
Oh, dude, watch some of the videos. You'll see a lot of the bassists have it on there.
Called a wristband.
The wristband.
Yeah.
Nut strap. That's what we call it. Yeah, nut strap.
It's a cheat code for bass.
Actually, none of these
Guitarists use it
bassists have put it on.
when they're doing a lot of tapping stuff, it keeps it from ringing out.
Yeah, that too.
Same type of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
When you can't control your strings, you put a fucking cloth around it.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
I was talking about that on stream. I'm like, it's kind of cheating, but like sometimes I'd have guitarists come in and they'd be doing tapping. I'm like, you got to put your palm down so you can mute it. And if they just weren't getting it, I would just put the nut strap on.
Angus Young did it in Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Really?
All his other strings down.
Yeah, he takes them all
Interesting.
down. Yeah, I believe it.
It's a super popular riff to have that be the case.
I mean, when you're live, you don't really hear all that noise as much, you know, but when you start recording, trying to get that clean tone and stuff. Imagine if you just whipped out tape when he went to go play that riff.
Yeah, it was just in the studio to get it as clean as possible.
That'd be hilarious. He has like some duct tape on the side. That'd be impressive, actually. I'd like to see that. Pull that off.
For more brilliant insight like you just witnessed, be sure to subscribe to Gaijin Guys and turn on notifications so you can be part of the live stream every Sunday. And also, What did Wave have me say? You can also find us wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find more exclusive content and reactions on Patreon. See you there.